Hello everybody, Jonathan Rayo here with Simplified Guitar, and in this lesson I want to teach you how to play the song God Bless America. As usual, I'm going to play through the song for you first, and at the end I'll break it down and explain it to you in more detail. So make sure to stick around for that. For now, let's go ahead and get started playing through the song.
God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with a light from above. From the mountains to the prairies, to the oceans wide with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home.
Alright, so for this song we're only going to be using 3 chords. We're going to have the G chord, we're going to be using the C add 9 chord, which is a great C alternative when you're playing in the key of G, because the shape of the C add 9 is very similar to the shape of that G. We only need to move these 2 fingers to go from G to C and back again. And then we're also going to have a D chord. And we want to make sure when we're strumming the D that we start our strumming on the D string and that we avoid the low E and the A string. So we're going to start our strumming right here. When we're playing the C add 9 chord, we want to start our strumming on the A string and avoid the low E string. Only for the G chord are we going to strum all 6 strings. For strumming, we're going to be using the folk pattern, which is a nice, simple 4-beat strum pattern where we're going to have 4 down strums and then an up strum added after beat 3 and 4. Now, one thing I've done for this song just to shake things up a little bit is I'm doing my strumming without a pick, using just my hand, because I get a lot of questions about, do I have to use a pick? Is it okay to strum without a pick? So I'm playing a song this time without a pick on purpose so that I can show you guys how you can strum without using a pick if you want to. So I'm doing a strum pattern that I've done many times with a pick, but now I'm doing it without one. And so there's 2 different ways I like to strum without a pick. The first way is more soft and quiet, where I'm going to be using the pads of my thumb and my first finger. So when I'm strumming down, I'm going to be strumming with my thumb, the pad of my thumb. And when I'm strumming up, I'm going to be strumming with the pad of my first finger. And if I want the sound to be a little bit louder, I can flip that around and I can play, when I strum down, I can play with the back of my first finger, the fingernail on my first finger. I can let that hit the string instead, and it would create a louder sound similar to what you would get from a pick. Now, one thing that's important about the folk pattern, we want to start each measure by plucking the root note of the chord. So I'm just going to hold the G chord, and the root note of the G chord is going to be the G note, which is going to start right here on that low E string. So for beat 1, I want to pluck just that string by itself. So I'm going to use my thumb, and I'm just going to pluck that G by itself. And then for beat 2, I'm going to do a full strum. For beat 3, I'm going to do a soft strum down with a strum up right after. So that's a 3 and. And then we're going to do the same thing for beat 4. We're going to do 4 and. So if I put all of that together, we have 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 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 1. Now, if you're having a hard time with the rhythm, I would recommend you practice the strum pattern just like that, where you play it, just hold one chord that you're very familiar with and count the beats out loud so that you can be completely focused on the strum pattern and you can get that strum pattern set to memory before you then try to apply it to a song. All right, I hope you enjoyed this lesson. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I hope to see you in the next lesson. Take care.